Alright, what is up guys? Making another video, DBD opinion series number 5, looking at the PTB patch notes for The Walking Dead. I wish I knew what was going on through Behavior's mind. We got two new survivors, Rick and Michonne. We'll go through their perks. We'll go through some of the other changes. Some of that I read super in depth, some of it I didn't, so, you know, I'm going to keep you guys on your toes. So apocalyptic ingenuity. I'm gonna tell you right now, this needs to absolutely be changed before it makes it to live. After unlocking and or rummaging through 2 chests, you can press the active ability button and basically make a pallet. But you basically make a party pallet, right? If you throw it, it instantly breaks, but it can still stun a killer like a normal pallet. They need to make this a more strenuous. They need to increase the requirements here because they just in this same thing, we'll see it later down below, but they just buffed appraisal, which is the perk that allows you to rummage through chests. Through open chests, you open a chest, you get an item, you can rummage through and get another item. So they actually buffed appraisal, so they just made this easier to do. I understand chests might be a little bit out of the way, and I kind of get the idea. You search these chests, you get these materials, and you're able to make a pallet. Make it 3. Make it 3. I mean, at the very least, just because this, everyone loves talking about the win more perks on killer. Oh, this is just a win more perk. It doesn't do anything unless you're already winning. It's a win more perk, win more perk. Oh, that perk's unhealthy. All this bullshit. But then they let shit like this exist. Here's the deal. This is a win more perk for Survivor. If you're able to search chests first and foremost, then you're obviously doing well enough in the game that you don't have to focus on generators. Then secondly, I understand that they're destroyed after being dropped, but this just makes good players already better. Like a shitty player, like a player who's not good at the game, yeah, this does nothing for them. They're gonna be bad. They're gonna pre-drop it. They're gonna not get the stun. They're gonna get baited into dropping it early. Whatever's gonna happen, they're gonna fuck it up. But a good player is going to rock you at one of these fucking loops. Anytime that you allow the survivors to get more fucking resources, or to use things more, or to make resources harder to get rid of, you are fucking the killer. And I get that's kind of the point, but it's an unhealthy way. This is just, if we're making good players already better, that's not what we should be doing, right? We should be bringing everybody up to a certain baseline. We should not be just skyrocketing already great players to the fucking moon. This is dumb. They gotta make this a harder thing to get. You shouldn't be able to fucking remake pallets anyway. I don't care if it's a fucking fragile pallet. I don't care if you can even just remake a fucking outline of a pallet and make the killer believe that there is one there. You should never be able to do that. It should never be a thing. Maps spawn plenty fucking good as it is. New perk, come and get me. After unhooking a survivor, I assume that it's at any time after you would get an unhook for a survivor. You can crouch, stand still, press a button, and all injured or dying survivors within 24 meters of you leave no scratch marks or pools of blood for 15 seconds, and you scream and the killer sees your aura for 5 seconds. I mean, this is an anti-tunnel perk. I mean, whatever. I'd rather anti-tunnel perks like this than anti-tunnel perks like give them 5 different instances of endurance. This is a better way to go for anti-tunnel in my opinion. This is whatever. I could see an annoying spot where, a survivor could go near a chase, use it so that they get fucking, lucky break. Basically, they lose their scratch marks and shit. That could be annoying. But for the most part, I feel like this will be decently hard to abuse. Anti-tunnel, fine. It's fine. Toughen up. When another survivor pallet stuns or blinds the killer while you are injured and within 24 meters, everything gets suppressed by 100% for 30 seconds. This is fine. I would like this, and we're going to see with the other teamwork perk down there. I would love to see the blind requirement get removed and have it just be pallet stuns, because blinds are extremely easy to get. Killer gets locked into animation for breaking a pallet or vaulting a window. Bzzz, you fucking blind them, and then you get these strong effects. This is fine though. It's whatever. It's a very much like a self-preservation kind of perk. Oh well. I mean, it's it's fine. I don't really got a problem with this. This one is a little bit meh. I don't really care about this one. They gotta fucking change this shit. They gotta change this one. This is crazy. Then on to Michonne. That was Rick. We're on to Michonne. Conviction. After you've healed one survivor and you're downed with at least 25% recovery, press this ability button and you recover instantly. You gain broken and then you're downed again. You get down after 30 seconds. This is fucking silly. All this does is make those pallet situations where people emote tech to get under pallets or people go down under pallets and somebody nearby. It makes those just already worse for the shitty killers in the game. Because now you don't know if they have conviction. So they don't even... Here's the thing, is that usually with that, like you down somebody at a pallet, somebody's for the save, usually at least somebody has to come get the pick or they have to use their one instance of Unbreakable or whatnot. But now you can just get up for fucking free so people can stay on gens. This is very silly. This is very, 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 very silly. And it's re-gettable because you just have to heal a survivor. It's re-gettable. Very, very dumb. This is just very silly. All you're doing is punishing the weaker killers with this shit. Because Blight goes away as soon as you get the pick up. Fucking power, you're already there, right? All you're doing is hurting the weaker killers with this. Very silly in my opinion. Last Stand. This shit is... This is the worst thing here. Actually, it's the second worst thing. All Michonne's perks are fucking ridiculous. Last Stand. After spending 80, 70, 60 seconds in the killer's tear radius, while not in chase, when you fast vault, stun the killer for 3 seconds if they're within 2.5 meters. Then the perk is disabled for the rest of the trial. Now, thank God this is only one-time use. But imagine 4 people with this. They're going to be extending chases for, at minimum, 15 seconds. You vault through a window. Shit, dude. If they fuck up and they vault the window into you, you get stunned. You know what I mean? Like, they vault the window into you, they fuck up, they get stunned. You know, you get stunned as the killer. If you're almost going to get the hit through the window, nope, they fast vaulted with finesse, so you weren't going to get the hit anyway, but then you get fucking stunned for your troubles. And this isn't even an exhaustion perk. This isn't even a fucking exhaustion perk. Just what are we doing, man? Like, what is this? I don't understand. I don't understand these things. This is a win more perk against shitty killers. This is a fuck you for taking a chase perk. I mean, what the fuck? What are we doing, man? And the thing is that this isn't even something that you can get out of the way early in the game. This is something that's going to happen to you in the mid or late game when you really need that down to help you secure the game. You secure a kill, so maybe you can start snowball. Nope. Fuck you. Random stun for no fucking reason, and you'll never know what's happening. There's not a health requirement. It's not an exhaustion perk. Just fuck you, because fuck you. Guys, the game's killer-sided, I promise. And then Teamwork Throwdown. This is just also fucking silly. When you power stun or blind the killer, other injured survivors within 24 meters gain endurance and see the coast aura for 10 seconds. Good fucking grief. They need to get rid of the blind requirement for this. Look, if you fucking agree to power stun and you get it, cool beans. Whatever. And at the very least, it's other injured survivors. So I have to assume other means you're not included. If you are included, then this is fucking over. No killer's playing this fucking game if you can also get endurance from stunning the killer with no cooldown, by the way. There's no cooldown for any of these fucking perks other than this, sorta, kinda, but there's no cooldown. No fucking cooldown. Heal survivor, it's easy as fucking this game. Get a stun or a blind, dude, just bring a flashlight, blind them through a fucking window vault, or blind them when they fucking break a pallet. I just don't know what they're doing, man. Especially with this new item, the new map changes, like the item, then these fucking side grades on these killers. It's hard to stay positive, man, because I don't know what the fuck they're doing with this. This shit is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I cannot imagine anybody defending these perks. The only perks that you can defend are Toughen Up and Come Get Me. Everything else, if this community really gives a fuck about things being unhealthy, bad for the health of the game, not fun, then you have to have a problem with all of Michonne's perks and Apocalyptic Ingenuity. Then you have to. If you don't, you're just biased, and I'm not I just I don't know. I just don't get it. All of her fucking perks are ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. It's gonna be the easiest adept in the game to get. And Apocalyptic Ingenuity is fucking silly. Because again, there's no cooldown. This isn't a one-time use. You can just keep doing this. Appraisal, we'll see it down below. You get 4 fucking chances now. So bring a coin. That's 5 chests if you bring a coin. Then with appraisal, you get 4 of those. So what's that? That's an extra 4 pallets you can add to the map. An extra fucking 4 pallets that you can add. Just get fucking real, man. This shit's fucking stupid. Alright, killer updates. Basically, things are... This goes a little bit longer. You can hold it. You can actually hold the trail. You can make the trail hold your sword in the ground for longer, which I like. Increase the judgment drill time, whatever. Decrease the speed. This is whatever. This is supposed to feel better. This is really dumb, because the whole fucking point of the cages is that you subvert the hook shit. That's the whole point. But now they've got rid of that, so now you're just going to make it so that pyramid heads are either going to tunnel off a first hook and send them to a cage, or tunnel off a second hook and kill them with the fucking final judgment mori. You've just secured that they're going to do that now, because you fucking added this. Great job. I'm not reading all of this, but I will read the eerie ones. Obsidian Goblin now allows punishment of the dam to destroy palace and breakable walls. I thought it should have done this already. That's cool. Fuck, maybe with these, maybe I'll start playing Pyramid Head again. Iridescent Steel Metatron. Decreases the range of it by 50%. But as you're making your trails, you can get it up to a maximum of 200% longer. So that's kind of cool. Clown, they killed him. Great job. You somehow killed a fucking D tier character. They make the, look, 2% onto the haste. 1 second, minus 3%, 1 second. These things are cool. This is whatever. I get what the idea was, but when you kill the purple bottle, and you can see some of these add-ons, it's just very silly. You know, only 0.5 seconds down. I don't know. I'm just a little bit confused on what their idea for clown is, because I don't think they know either. The purple bottles exist to help empower the yellow bottles, and vice versa. If someone's just spamming purple bottles, they're probably not winning those games. But if you're using the yellow bottles in conjunction with the purple bottles, that hinder and that speed, he literally was the fucking haste hinder killer. He takes advantage of those things. I don't know how to say it. But as a clown enjoyer, I don't know. There's just sometimes where the yellow bottle is not useful because there's no place to put it or throw it in a way where the survivor won't also get into it. And especially if you're going to make the spread bigger and you're buffing it, I don't think that they realize that when you buff the yellow bottles, you're also buffing Survivor, because Survivor can easily get through those as well. Yeah, you know, is it partly a skill issue if they're doing that? Probably. Probably is. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm the best clown player in the world. But if you're throwing it at a loop, it's going to be there in the loop because you have to be there too, so the survivors can also run through it. I don't know. I don't think clown needed this. I don't think the purple bottles needed a buff. I honestly just think they should have just buffed the yellow bottles. Buff the yellow bottles and then nerf the purple bottle add-ons. That's what I would have done. But anyways. Pig, the only character who kind of mostly got a buff. Ambush speeds faster by 0.2. Crouch speeds faster by 0.2. Decreases the time to crouch and crouch by 0.2. What are we doing, dude? This is a waste of fucking time. Increase the rate at which terror fades by 0.08. Wow. Great stuff. Who gives a fuck? The Knight. This shit is silly. You're gonna murder Knight if you make these spawn times so fucking fast. Yeah, if these standards, like, okay, increased, that makes sense. Decreased by a second, that's fine. Assassin's the chase guy. Jailer, from 10 to fucking 4, when he's still fucking bugged and doesn't have the full speed and chase like he's supposed to. Yeah, this is very, very silly. These are nice. Cool beans. What the fuck? Like, genuinely, what is the point of the jailer now? I guess to just detect people? No longer chase? I mean, whatever. I mean, I love Knight. He's been bugged to all fuck, so I haven't been playing him. I just don't understand why we're nerfing jailers so hard. And then I guess Oni got changed. Who cares? Oh. Yeah, Fog Vial. Okay, so each Fog Vial has 1 charge, 33% opacity, and has 10-meter radius. It looks like it'll grow over time, not just a big-ass fucking, thing. But yeah, reaches, you have these different ones. You have the Apprentice, the Artisans, and Vigos. The longest they can last is 12 seconds. The fastest they can recharge is a minute. I still don't think they should recharge at all. I think they should be limited time use. But fuck me, I guess. They clearly don't give a fuck about... They just don't care about killers, especially with those new perks that they're adding. Shit's ridiculous. Then they got some add-ons here. I mean, it's whatever. I did see somebody on Twitter who was like, great, can't wait to get flashbanged or blinded at a fucking pallet, and then, it'd be a flashbang because that's a special item. Fucking drop a pallet as you're breaking it, they drop a flashbang, then they do the fucking Fog Vial, then you just don't know where anybody's at. That'd be cool. Wow. Very fun and interactive, right? Because we care about fun and interactivity, right? We want all these killers to be fun and interactive for all the survivors, but go fuck yourself if you're playing killer, I suppose. Keys, basically, now you can use them to unlock chests really fast to get a good item, or you can use them for some aura reading stuff. The broken key will have 6 charges. Dull key will have 5 charges for some reason. Oh, it has 5 charges because they can unlock chests and hatch. Wow! So the fucking... What am I doing? So the fucking broken key still can't open shit? That's silly. That's very dumb. I mean, these are fine. And then all these are fine. Keys are actually... I actually don't really think keys needed to change. I think broken key needed buffed, but other than that, it's whatever. On the maps, basically, maps are now going to be like little mini windows of opportunities, and the Beam of Light add-on will be base kit. You reveal auras and maps for longer and from farther away. Here's the really thing that needs to get changed. The Crimson Stamp Killer's aura will be revealed within 8 meters of the Beam of Light. I understand that it reduces the duration, it reduces the charges, but this shit's gotta get changed. That can't go alive. That's way too strong. This shit's getting retired. Hopefully we'll get some blood points for it. Maybe. Killer perks, these are all fucking worthless. The only thing that's kind of cool is Overwhelming Presence, but with that second Insidious, you just get to use it faster, who cares. Hubris, an extra 10 seconds. And the base is 20, so it's not terrible. Like, this isn't terrible, but good players are never going to get hit with Hubris. This is kind of a one more perk, but it's like a really shittily designed one more perk. Dragon's Grip. I mean, nobody but Onryo is using this shit, so who cares? Hangman's Trick, who gives a fuck? Overwhelming Presence. Now, this is kind of cool. I actually kind of like this. When a survivor starts using an item within 32 meters of you, they gain exhaustion for 15 seconds. When a survivor within 32 meters of you gains exhausted, you see the closest exhausted survivor's aura for 2, 3, 4 seconds. It has a cooldown for fucking some reason. Make this like 15 seconds. Does not need to be 25. But this is neat. I like this. This is a cool way of doing it. yeah, it's cool. I like it. I like it a lot. You kind of can't control this, so like you might want to be using it in chase, but you can't. But this is neat. This is a cool idea. And then they killed Franklin's demise. Great job. I mean, just great job, dude. This game's a fucking joke. Literally the only fucking defense against these extremely strong fucking medkits, the new fog vials. The only thing that could help you against these things is being able to reduce their charges whenever you hit them out of their hands. Now you can't do that. I mean, what the fuck are we doing, dude? Congrats now. I mean, just congrats, behavior. I don't understand what the fuck you're doing. This is just so dumb. You've killed this perk. This perk is now killed. The whole fucking thing, the whole kind of gist of this perk was being able to make them lose charges so that these extremely strong medkits can't be abused as much as they can. And if that thing is on the ground for so long, no styptic, no syringe. But now go fuck yourself. Why? Because fuck you. I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. Potential energy buff, that's cool. I like potential energy. Enemies buff, that's cool. I like enemies. These are kind of whatever. Steel sight buff, whatever. Built to last. Already a good perk. I'm not really sure if it needed that, but I mean, whatever. It's 4 seconds. Appraisal getting buffed really fucking sucks for the for fucking apocalyptic ingenuity, the new Rick perk. I mean, by itself, cool. Paired with that, horrible. Because I'm telling you, you're gonna get fucking full survivor squads, coins, and appraisal, and that perk, and they're just gonna be making fucking pallets. They're just gonna be rebuilding everything. I hope you're ready to go through 4 shack pallets. And yeah, I know that whenever a fragile pallet is dropped, it instantly breaks. It's not the fucking point. The point is that it's still there, and good players are gonna make good use out of it. Streetwise, first time you deplete an item with charges, see the killer's aura for 8 seconds. Items with charges retrieved from chests have additional charges. That second part's kind of cool. This is kind of silly. I don't really feel like they need that. Detective sense, whatever. Major deja vu, whatever. Thank God I didn't get buffed at least. This is cool. I'll make games go by faster when the game's already over. Gameplay area expansion, fallen refuge, more space to chase survivors or to kill them. Small reference to a narrative universe. I don't even understand what that means. That makes me scared, because usually anything they add like this goes in favor of survivor, so that makes me nervous. No bug fixes to any of Knight's big stuff other than this, so whatever, I guess. Oh, and they do have voice lines. Okay, cool. I mean, I just don't understand what they're doing. Maps are now fucking windows of opportunity. Fucking free smoke bombs that recharge over time. A lot of side grades or nerfs to killers. Pyramid Head and Pig are the only ones who can say that they got actually buffed. 4 busted ass perks, 3 of them all coming on 1 character. I don't know what we're doing, man. This is really testing the patience, man. All I can hope is that they listen to the people and they change. Actually, don't listen to the people, because most people don't give a fuck about what the other side thinks. They just care about themselves. These things will probably get buffed before they go to live. I don't even know. I don't care anymore. This is just really dumb. I'm happy that it's in the game for people who like The Walking Dead, but the gameplay elements that they're bringing are fucking stupid. I mean, whatever. Who gives a fuck? Killers are there for the survivors' enjoyment. I gotta keep remembering that. Drone on, be an NPC, you're there for other people's enjoyment. That's what it is. Anyway, what the fuck ever. Bye. This is dumb.